Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the House Agriculture and Consumer Affairs Committee. My name is Ben Lynde, and I'm Policy Counsel with the ACLU of Georgia. I appreciate y'all having us the opportunity to allow us to speak today. I know I haven't had an opportunity to meet many of y'all because usually we don't have a lot of issues with the bills that come out of House Agriculture and Consumer Affairs, but unfortunately today we've got some concerns about HB 1093. Which represents a new law that recalls similar efforts over the past to weaponize false claims of national security against Asian immigrants and other marginalized communities. It's very difficult for me now as a veteran and lover of history to recall the horrors I felt in high school when I learned about bills like the Chinese exclusion laws and alien land acts, and to see my state government trying to do similar laws back in 2023, regardless of motive. For those of you who've had a little bit of time since high school, I wanted to point out that in the early 1900s, politicians from across this country used similar justifications to pass alien land laws and prohibit Chinese and Japanese immigrants from becoming landowners. These racist policies not only hurt immigrant families financially at that time, but also severely exacerbated violence, discrimination against Asian communities living in the United States. Needless to say, these are not laws that are looked upon with fawning admiration to history. And regardless of the concerns, which I do understand about where we got to the bill today, I don't want to have a through line from discriminatory practice of the past being codified in Georgia law today. Like an unfortunate number of bills entertained by states across the United States, including Florida, Texas, and Arkansas, HB 1093 sets a clear message, and that's Georgia believes that property ownership by certain non-citizens is a threat to national security. This is a baseless claim. Like these laws are based on false claims about national security, despite no evidence that real estate purchases by people of China, Venezuela or North Korea are actually a threat to national security. There's no evidence that they're causing harm, and there's a long history of similar policies making discrimination and violence against immigrations worse. I don't have to tell you that members of the Asian communities are experiencing historic highs in discrimination and hate crimes in the modern discourse now.
Okay, if we could keep it short.
Of course. And I wanted to harken back to the last point about Florida's law, and it has been enjoined by the 11th Circuit, the same circuit that will hear this law if it's passed by Georgia. There was on federal supremacy. This is something that's already being checked by the federal government, and they have the law of the land on immigration issues and also on equal protection grounds. We just hope that you'll reject this bill today or when this bill comes up for a vote. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments.